Good morning, everybody. Or afternoon, or your regional equivalent. And welcome to Annihilate The Spance. Version 0.77. Engage sail. Sailing currents. Alright. Okay, last time I did one of these, I just watched the main menu, which was a bit lame. I think we'll all agree. So, instead of watching the main menu, how about we actually do a nice little skirmish battle? How about we go see some starships shoot each other in a more interesting environment? How about we see some bases attack? So, let's go load up skirmish. I'm going to play as the Contalan. We'll go against the Valkyrie. I'm going to set my color, because I'd like to be a nice blue. There we go. We'll make the Valkyrie the canonical dark green. That hopefully shouldn't come out too badly on YouTube. We'll see. Leave starting matter all as it is. Maybe we'll pick a different battlefield. You know what? Sometimes... Fusion Disco would be fun. No. Look, I'll keep it simple. We'll do Start Down Showdown. So it's a 1v1 map. We'll keep it simple. 2 teams. Nothing overcomplicated. And I'm just going to try to beat the AI. I'm not that great at the game. And the AI is way better than me, so... Although the AI can sometimes break. So do keep in mind we're still in beta. Like I said, we're in version 0.77. This is build 2023-08-02. Stuff's still being worked on. AI is still being improved. Things are still being fixed. Let's put your bio effects back down. Give a little bit more interference. There we go. Interface. That should be fun. Bow, 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 bow. Sorry. I like this music too much. Music by Peter Brown. Peak Sounds. What? Peak Sound. There you go. Anyway. Alright, let's go. Engage. Arrival complete. Okay, I've got my opponent to the north, and... because he's an AI, he can build things. Of course, I could just pause and build as well, but you know what? Let's make it a bit easier on the AI. Actually, no, I will pause. I want to think ever so slightly. So the AI has immediately gone a nice, strong eco opener, and I'm going to match it. I'm going to put out some eco as well. We'll have to see what he decides for his second pass. He might go for light rush, he might transition into mediums, he might try some heavy braking, he might go more eco and expansion, we'll have to see. Okay, I'm just going to take this a little bit calmly. I want to build up my economy while we have time. So, in the meantime, I'm going to put down a few catalyst reactors. They generate energy. I've already got a bunch of cohesers, which generate matter from the very spawns around us. They cohese the nebula. Okay, AI, what are you doing next? It's just waiting on resources. We'll have to see. Well, I can always just put in a bit of early harassment. Interesting. Okay. It's built some defensive... Well, it's defending its eco. That's alright. It's got some defenses there. Really, built a ghost turret. It's a bit expensive, AI. You should probably have built some shipyards. Interesting. Yeah. The last few times I fought against it, well, specifically the Valkyrie AI, it went a little bit of an early unit rush last time I fought it. But this time it seems to be going a bit more of a turtly eco, which is interesting. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to give it a lot of problems by just doing some early rush. And in fact, let's open up these guys into Faust production. Yeah, they're just going ghost turrets. Interesting. Very turtly eco today, AI. Very turtly eco. Normally, you're much more aggressive than this. Okay, well, sure, I'll take it. After all, I wanted to just show off skirmish a bit. Let me prep a bit of logistics. So, every structure in the game, or most structures in the game, cost a bit of logistics to build. Not all of the eco structures require logistics, but some of them. All of your ship production vessels, such as the medium yard or the heavy yard, which I'll build a few of now, they actually require logistics, among other things. They're going medium rush. Well, then I understand the eco. I understand the turtly eco strategy there. That course turret is 35 armor. I should mix in a few downs. You guys, stop building tollies, build downs. I want downs. I want to shred armor. Thank you very much. And here we're just building Raidens. I shouldn't build Raidens. I should build Cartels. I don't want to counter it too hard. I want to give it an opportunity. Well, it has 3 frigate yards, so it's not actually playing dead. Do I want to escalate economy a little bit more, or do I want to go into right heavies? Oh, I should save something for later. Come on, I want to show off the game a bit. Okay. I didn't realize it was going to go Gorses, so unfortunately my Tollies are a bit rubbish. Little Tolly Corvette. Really, its main gun is not built for piercing armor. It does 20 damage with 5 piercing, so it can deal with up to about 25 armor, but this thing has 35 armor, so it takes a lot of Tollies to heat it up with enough heat to start melting the armor, and then I can start to kill the thing, so I need a lot of firepower. That, or I bring in some downs, which shred the armor away. There we go. Ha ha ha, excellent. Downs doing their job. I've got some Partels. The AI might... Oh, no, I mean, he's ramping up his production finally. He just wanted to be a little bit more... He wanted the safe escalation. I'm going to get a heavy yard out, and I'm specifically going to go with Catalysteers, because... Oh, hello, tooltip. Please don't be confused. Interesting. I want to get a Catalysteer out. So a Catalysteer is a heavy siege ship, and considering the AI is going for mediums with turrets, a siege ship is helpful. It'll do pretty well against these mediums. Okay, it's got some Harriers... Gyre-Falcons. Interesting. Ooh, why is the Harrier model's a bit... Oh no, it's there. It says dark. Okay, sorry. I thought for a moment my system's broken. I thought my... So every yard spawns a little ghost for whatever it's currently building, and for a second I thought the system had broken. It was too low now, but it's dark and it's hard to see the model. The sun is at a glancing angle, but it is there. There's the Harrier in its deep yard. It's like a little bathtub. A little bathtub for building vessels out of the very spawns. So we can see I'm building some Raidens and some Partels, which are... Raidens are kind of anti-light ships. Got a bunch of units. I think... Oh no, he has Harriers out. He's going to start to shut down my light ships. Okay, I want to get into mediums then. He's going to go mediums. I'm going to go mediums. In fact, I'm going to go Toril production. That'll be nice. Okay, I should probably ramp up my eco a little bit. My energy's fine. At the moment, with balance, Kantalan is a bit overpowered in their energy. They don't use enough energy, whereas the other factions use more appreciable amounts of energy. So unfortunately, I'm overflowing a lot of energy, despite the fact I built basically nothing. My faction doesn't cost enough energy. I need to increase that. Anyway, we're going to build a few more cohesers. Try to future-proof ourselves. I mean, they're not going to open any more eco, and they've built an expander. It's still under construction. Okay, well, my fleet's handling itself, but they're starting to mass up Harriers, and they've got Gry-Falcons to counter my light fleet. Okay, since they've got Gry-Falcons, let's transition to Fauces. They're a bit better. Maybe I want to mix some Hookers. Yeah, let's get mixing some Hookers. I'm gonna wait for another heavy yard, because I want a Brundinel, which is the default production, so we'll leave it at Brundinel. I need a bit more matter eco, it's fine. Okay, they're starting to beat me back. Yeah, okay. Good. Well done, AI. Well done. I'm kind of kicking my own butt. I set up this AI build order, so I'm... I'm gonna have to get some defenses up. I can see this coming my way very quick. Oh, I don't have logistics. I forgot to build logistics. Logistics is a strategic resource in that it needs you to actually be thinking about what you're doing, to pre-plan yourself a little bit. Yeah, okay, they wiped out my light ships. And Partels and things are not really good against this combination. So although I built these ships initially to beat the turret, I now need to beat the ships. Okay, I want some Lantras. Let's get 2 Lantras online. I need to save up for a Pulse House, or I'm just waiting for logistics on that. I could put down a Beam Spire, but that's not going to be too effective. They're not really... Do they have drone ships? They do actually have drone ships. Then I do probably want a Beam Spire. That's 160 though. Yeah, why not? Let's put that on drone. Oh no, I have resources now. Pulse Houser. Get a Pulse Houser down. Get a few repair turrets. This is going to start to hurt. Yeah, they've got quite a nice... They've got anti-light, and then they've got long-range anti-light, which is also quite good appreciable firepower against medium ships. And they've got drones to shut down light even harder. So my light production is basically useless. I'm waiting for my medium ships to launch. Actually, it'd be helpful if they all launch at the same time. So let's synchronize selection. I could also just hit Q, but I want to click the button because it's fun. Right, I have heavy ships coming out soon. Yeah, my heavy ships should stomp this once they get deployed. Well, I have a catalyst here, but really it's, it has 16 kills. It's doing okay. It's doing okay. I have a beam spire and a pulse howitzer online. The pulse howitzer should start to wipe out stuff, yeah. Yeah, they don't have appreciable anti-armor fire. This thing is 45 armor. They aren't going to break through very quickly. Okay, shall I save up for a C25 or shall I start expanding the base? Oh, hey, look, my energy's starting to go down. Great. So, I think I'm going to set up... I'll save for a graviton engine. Well, or I just do this now. A little bit more logistics. Let's get some more eco online. Turrets, I need to lend a bit more firepower to the front line. A few more strikers. Alright, Atarals, they're pushing them back, that's good. The Atarals are quite tough Kantalan vessels. They're built very quickly. They're built every 30 seconds, so they're quite tough. These Harriers take longer to build and they need a bigger yard, so they're a little bit stronger, but I can build more of them because I'm Kantal. Kantal builds more than the enemy builds. Light ships would actually be very helpful against these things. Oh, they've got Strixes. Okay, let's mix in some... Actually, yeah, let's mix in some Kana support. Build some more light yards and set them to Kana production, because we want to be able to build some Kanas. Kanas are point defense vessels, and they're very helpful for shutting down things like these Strix, which have a very powerful anti-armor torpedo. Like, this launcher is just about to be deleted. Yes! The Ataral. Strix is an extremely powerful anti-armor torpedo, the downside being that they're extremely slow. Okay, Brandonell online. It's unfortunately going to get Strixed, but it's shooting down some of the missiles. A whole lot, but a Brandonell. It has 12 guns. Rat-a-tat-a-tat. Pure Ducka. Okay, it has 44 kills already. Most of them from missiles. Good, it's shooting down those Strixes quite efficiently, actually. It's opening more eco, that's good. It's got a bunch of frigate yards. It's not really upscaled its production, though. It should have gotten a cruiser yard or something to help deal with the increase in medium vessels that I'm producing, but unfortunately, it hasn't. So I think I'm going to beat it soon if I don't lose my footing. I've got an advantage now. Ooh, do I want to save up for a capital yard? No. Some things you'll just have to buy the game to see. I will build a few more heavy yards. I think we're going to go... do I want Gritus or more Brandonell? I think I want more Brandonell. This is going to be a catalyst steer, though. Oh, nice. And it instantly rebuilt it. Okay, we're going to have to blow up that cohesion array again. Stop rebuilding! You're going to waste all your economy on this rebuilding cohesion array. Stop it! AI, no, don't be dumb! It's okay. AI is allowed to be dumb. It just keeps rebuilding them. You're wasting like 75 matter for each of these. AI, please. It's gonna run out of matter eventually, but anyway, it should really not be building there. Does it actually? No, it just has no build space and it wants to build a cohesive, so it's putting it there, which is a bit dumb, but oh well. Stop it! Hey, it's got a lot of fusion cores though. Interesting. Okay, it's fine. You know what? AI's allowed to be a bit dumb every now and then. I'm just gonna keep building heavy ships. And maybe just... Oh, I'm out of logistics. Let's build the more efficient logistics center. It takes a long time to build, but... They are massing up the medium ships, though. So... Come on. I want to build another one. There we go. Okay, it's queued for a while. Okay, they're... almost out of matter. The only annoyance is that the Valkyrie have a very annoying doctrine where their vessels generally stay a little bit behind. So when you're dealing with attacking a base, their forces will actually mass up a little bit. Same goes for Kantalan, but it's a bit more noticeable with good old Valkyrie. And so their ships will slowly build up and be able to push back eventually if I don't. If I keep getting distracted. Actually, you know what, AI? This was a good strategy because the cohesion array is distracting my forces. Spending about 75 matter every, 3 seconds to try to distract my fleet. I call that a win in my books. That's an economic victory. I want a graviton generate. I want a graviton engine. Graviton engine. 325. Let's wait for a little bit of matter. Main fleet is doing okay. I've got more Brandonells on the way. Building up catalyst steers. I have a bunch of Lantras. So... It can keep trying to stall me, but it's not going to work. I'm literally building up siege forces at your base. But it is building up some appreciable fire. How many Strixes does it have? It has 7 Strixes. That's enough to one kid kill a heavy ship. It's a lot of Strixes. So, oh, I can build a graviton now. Let's build a graviton, and I want to expand my. I think I should start to expand my build radius soon. I don't know, how are you? It's actually shooting at quite a lot of missiles. 9. It saved itself quite a bit for a while, but there's a lot of Strix missiles coming in now. How are we doing, Connors? Okay, I want to waypoint. That was lagged. Why is it? Interesting. I'm going to waypoint some Connors around this direction. I want them to just go harass the... I can actually mix in a few medium ships as well. Why not? So this is waypointing, so you can actually direct your forces to a degree. Let's also grab these heavies and send them around this side. Just a little bit different. Make them do a little bit of a flanking maneuver. I'll also send some light ships with them. There's just some Tollies. Want to send downs? Nah, that's not necessary. Let's just send more Connors. Because they've got massive drone support here. So if I send Connors and Tollies and some heavies, it'll actually work quite nicely. Okay, I think I've basically broken AI at this point. I don't mean in the sense of it being stupid, I mean in the sense that I just have a better composition at this moment. I think I've built a nice composition to fight it. Oh, that launcher nearly died. It's a couple more shots off, so it's going to start to take a lot of eco damage. It does have a lot of economy income, but at this point, I think it's confused. And it's not. It should be expanding out in these directions to try to get away from my forces and build more shipyard production, but it seems to be single-mindedly obsessed with building a cohesion array. So, oh well, I'll fix that just now. Me and Alex will work on making AI a little bit less obsessive. I mean, it's a hell of a lot smarter than it ever used to be. It's still very clever. It's just sometimes gets a little bit obsessive. Yeah, no, I think I've broken it. Good. Good. I'm gonna build an expander just for the heck of it. I can recycle these defensive structures and maybe expand out in that direction. Let's get a few more light ships. Just fill the back of my base with light ships. There we go. Maybe a few more mediums? Nah, I'm happy. I'm building Raidens. Interesting. There we go. Ha 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 ha. Call that a screenshot moment. That's quite nice. Pretty good. Task completed. Operation successful, Commander. Excellent work. Okay, good. We had a nice little fight against the AI there. Wow, my pronunciation's dying. We had a nice little fight against the AI there. The Valkyrie Coalition AI. We put up a good fight. Until it got obsessive with cohesion arrays. Nonetheless, did a good job. I was getting pushed in, then it pushed me back with Harriers, had some nice Strix support mixed in there, and a little bit of anti-light, a little bit of PD, point defense. Pushing me back, I had to build defenses, then eventually I managed to have a little bit of a turnaround. Yeah, it was fun. 10 minutes on the dot as well. Alright. Good, I think that's good enough. I don't want to show too much. We're going to be having a demo out soon. Maybe, hopefully. No promises, but hopefully. And, yeah. So until next time, everybody. This has been Annihilate The Spance, version 0.77 beta, build 2023-08-02. This has been Luke AP of Skyglow Softworks. Signing off. Until next time, everybody. Cheerio.